So he puts his like head in her neck.
I'm not getting beard on you today.
And says, am I getting beard on you?
It smells good.
Well, it's not bad. It's my body makeup.
Right. And then says, smells good. And she says, it's my body makeup. That's her big harassment moment.
She says he inappropriately smelled my neck when we were doing a scene. Then you see the scene. They're dancing, they're caressing, they're making out. It's like, but the neck thing was too much when he smelled it? Like, all right.
In a shocking twist that no one saw coming, Megyn Kelly has just revealed damning courtroom evidence that could completely turn the tables in the ongoing legal battle between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni.
This is what she's done throughout. She said, he came in my trailer while I was breastfeeding. Well, then he produced the text messages showing her saying, I'm breastfeeding, come on over. She, like, time and time again, she accuses him of doing something, which then when you hear the full context is an absolute nothing burger.
But 15 seconds. That's all it takes.
For months, the public has been fed a story about Baldoni being a controlling and manipulative figure, but newly released text messages tell a very different story, and what's inside them is jaw-dropping.
What we want to focus upon right now are those text messages, those never-before-seen text messages embedded in this complaint. I like sentimental Blake, and this prompts Lively to say, never met her. And when Baldoni teases her further, saying, I also like a-hole Blake, Lively responds and jokes right back and says, I've met her, so have my suppositories.
Could this evidence expose a massive deception and clear Baldoni's name? And how is Blake Lively reacting to this bombshell revelation? Let's break it all down. Blake Lively is one of Hollywood's most beloved actresses, best known for her roles in Gossip Girl and A Simple Favor. But recently, her high-profile legal feud with Justin Baldoni has been making more headlines than her acting career.
She's completely flirtatious with him. He is flirtatious back, but they're talking about their spouses, and it's all in good fun. She laughs and says, oh, did you get beard on me? She doesn't say, oh my God, you nuzzled me and said that I smell good.
Justin Baldoni, actor, producer, and director, was initially praised for bringing Colleen Hoover's best-selling novel, It Ends With Us, to the big screen. However, behind the scenes, the working relationship between Lively and Baldoni turned toxic, resulting in accusations, lawsuits, and a media firestorm.
Are you going to sue Blake Lively too?
Into oblivion, Megyn. Wait till you see this lawsuit.
Oh boy.
They went into my trailer when I was breastfeeding my baby. You're like, that's disgusting. What's wrong with these people? Then you see his text message where she says, come on over to my trailer. I'm breastfeeding baby, but it's fine.
And now, Megyn Kelly has entered the picture, exposing startling courtroom evidence that contradicts Lively's version of events. So, what's the truth? And why is everyone suddenly questioning everything? The legal battle between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni stems from a series of allegations made by Lively and her legal team. Lively has accused Baldoni of being manipulative and controlling, claiming that he made her uncomfortable on set. She also alleges that Baldoni spread false rumors about her, trying to damage her reputation in the industry. In response, Baldoni has filed a defamation lawsuit, claiming that Lively and her husband, Ryan Reynolds, orchestrated a smear campaign against him. The lawsuit even suggests that Lively planned this scandal for months before going public with her claims. With both sides fighting tooth and nail, the courtroom battle has become Hollywood's biggest legal showdown of 2025. But then, Megyn Kelly dropped a bombshell that could destroy Lively's case entirely.
And Blake Lively went to the New York Times, and the New York Times wrote this sympathetic poor Blake Lively story. Oh, we were all wrong about her and her weird PR. She's actually a good person and a Me Too victim. And then Justin Baldoni did something very smart. He hired the lawyer who represented me in my fight with NBC News, which ended well.
Megyn Kelly is no stranger to controversy, and she has a history of uncovering truths that others try to bury. In a recent episode of The Megyn Kelly Show, she revealed a crucial piece of evidence: the text messages that could change everything. According to sources close to the case, Baldoni's legal team has uncovered a series of text messages between Justin Baldoni and Ryan Reynolds, and they tell a very different story than what Blake Lively has been claiming. Instead of being aggressive or manipulative, Baldoni's texts to Reynolds show him trying to be friendly and professional. In one message, Baldoni expresses his admiration for Reynolds and Lively's relationship, saying he respects them as a couple. In another, Baldoni nervously jokes about whether he's being awkward, clearly wanting to maintain a positive and respectful dynamic. If Baldoni was truly the controlling and vindictive person that Lively's lawsuit describes, why do these messages paint the picture of someone who is nervous, polite, and eager to keep things professional? Megyn Kelly didn't stop there. She analyzed the texts live on air, pointing out the huge inconsistencies in Lively's story.
Now you see text messages in this lawsuit from Blake Lively comparing herself to the heroine of Game of Thrones, the fiercest female character we've seen in years.
Once these texts were officially entered into evidence, legal experts and journalists covering the trial began questioning everything. Were Lively's accusations exaggerated? Did she and her team manipulate the narrative to gain sympathy? And most importantly, why would she lie? For the first time, Baldoni had hard proof that supported his side of the story, and it was turning public opinion in his favor. The most shocking moment of all came when Megyn Kelly herself confronted these revelations on her show. Kelly called the text messages proof of a media manipulation scheme, suggesting that Lively and her team crafted a false narrative to destroy Baldoni's reputation. She even went as far as comparing Lively's actions to the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial, where evidence ultimately changed public perception and exposed false allegations. According to Kelly, these texts make it clear that Baldoni wasn't trying to intimidate or manipulate Lively, but rather was trying to maintain peace and professionalism. So far, Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds have not publicly responded to the leaked texts, but inside the courtroom, sources say Lively looked visibly shaken when the messages were presented. Her legal team is now scrambling to regain control of the narrative. But with public opinion shifting, it might already be too late. Could this mark the beginning of the end for Lively's case? This Hollywood legal battle is far from over, but Megyn Kelly's bombshell evidence has seriously weakened Blake Lively's position. So where do things stand now? Baldoni's defamation case is gaining traction, and legal experts believe he now has a strong shot at winning a major financial settlement. Lively's credibility is being questioned, with many wondering if she orchestrated a smear campaign against Baldoni. The leaked texts have shifted public opinion, and some fans are even comparing this to the Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard trial, where evidence changed everything. Could Blake Lively end up losing more than just this court case? Only time will tell. Now, we want to hear from you. Do you think Blake Lively planned this scandal, or is Justin Baldoni just trying to clear his name? Did Megyn Kelly's courtroom evidence prove that Lively was lying, or is there more to the story? Could this case be Hollywood's next Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp moment? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you love celebrity scandals, Hollywood drama, and exclusive updates, don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out our other videos, because this story is only getting bigger.